Welcome to Where's Wiseman? Matt and Emily here, and in this gear video we're talking about fire pits. As some of you know, we have two fire pits. One's a pop-up real firewood pit and the other is a propane fire pit.
You certainly don't need to carry two fire pits or even one fire pit if you like to camp in established campgrounds that have a fire ring. However, if you live in certain parts of the country, during certain times of the year, even established campgrounds can sometimes have a burn ban. So having a propane fire pit might come in handy. Okay, let's talk about our pop-up fire pit first.
Portable fire pits come in all different shapes, sizes, and price points, so there's something out there for everyone. Ours is from Fireside Outdoor, and we've had it for a few years now. It's lightweight, under 8 pounds, and is very easy to set up with just a few parts, no tools required.
The base expands out, and then you set the sides of the fire mesh down over the corner pegs. It packs down very easily into the carrying case and doesn't smell like campfire at all.
There are a couple reasons we'd like to have a pop-up style pit. One is the ability to put a fire anywhere. Sometimes the location of an established pit in a dispersed campsite may not be ideal for your camping setup, or the pit could be in bad shape.
A pop-up pit also gives you the flexibility to move your fire if need be. We've had to do this a number of times due to a shift in the wind blowing smoke directly at the camper, or it's starting to rain or snow and us needing to move under a canopy. You can just pick up the pit or use an axe and drag it to wherever you need it.
We also have a grill grate accessory so we can cook over the fire. The setup is very quick and easy, again with no tools required. There are 4 corner brackets that slip over the existing corner pegs, and these then hold 2 rails that the grill grates sit on. It comes with 2 grates, but we typically use only one and then keep the fire going on the other side. We also have thermal protection gloves, which are very handy. If you want to get creative with your pop-up pit, you can try cooking under it. We've done this successfully with a frozen pizza, frozen burritos, and we've even made nachos and cinnamon rolls. We do have a few holes in the fire mesh that have recently developed, so we do need to get a replacement, which is pretty inexpensive. But after using it for over 3 years, this isn't surprising. This could also be our fault because we did put color changing packets into the fire, which could have caused the damage.
Let's move on to the propane pit. Ours is a few years old and is no longer made, but there are a lot of similar styles on the market. As with the pop-up pit, propane pits come in different sizes and price points. If you're low on storage space, there are smaller options the size of an ammo can.
Probably the biggest reason we carry a propane fire pit is because of burn bans in the summer here in the Northwest. Even in established campgrounds, sometimes only a propane fire is allowed during a burn ban. Some other reasons you might want to have a propane pit are, number 1, so you don't have to carry firewood or a chainsaw, number 2, so you don't smell like smoke, and number 3, just the ease of starting a fire.
We especially like to turn this on in the morning when it's cold and we want to warm up fast. It can also be helpful if you roll into camp late at night and need to get a quick fire going.
Although you won't have to carry wood, you will need to carry propane. The size of tank is up to you depending on your other propane needs at camp. We also like to cook over our pit using a grill grate so it can do double duty as a camp stove.
Since we transport this inside our teardrop, and because I may have accidentally ran over the lid, we also have a carrying bag so that the fire rocks don't spill everywhere. The bag also does an excellent job keeping everything clean.
One thing to note, and maybe this is just because our pit is so old, but we do have trouble with the igniter on occasion. We move the rocks around, give it a shimmy shake, and it usually lights after a few tries. If that fails, just pull out a long lighter and you'll be in business. But stand back if you like your eyebrows.
Whoa! We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and we'll also put some links to the gear that we talked about and some propane fire pits that are similar to ours. Just know that we haven't tested those out.
Please subscribe to our channel if you aren't already. It's free and it really helps us out. And we'll see you in the next one.